Earlier in the news, we told you that the Presidency and the All Progressives Congress have dismissed former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai's defection to the Social Democratic Party and his plan to rally opposition figures against President Bola Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. And so to discuss this, we're joined by Abdullateef Abubakar Jos, is an editor-in-chief of Solacebase online newspaper, and he joins me from Kano, right here in Nigeria. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the news.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. So is El-Rufai's defection a major threat to the APC?
Thank you very much. The defection is a major threat to APC because it's like the mega party that we had in 2015 that unseated the incumbent administration of President Goodluck Jonathan, that is the PDP, is trying to gain momentum sort of at this time around, because you can see that a lot of disgruntled politicians rather, that fell alienated from the APC, and those alienated from the PDP, they are trying to merge together from the look of things now, because you can look at the inroad that Rabi Musa Konkoso of the NNPP had with Aregbesola about 3 weeks ago, and the same thing with Nasir El-Rufai over the weekend, that he was together with Pastor Tunde Bakari and Aregbesola. So, and that same day, on Sunday night, he was together with Atiku Abubakar, where he had his iftar. That is, he broke his fast at that end. So from the look of things now, it's like there is alignment and realignment in the political space.
All right, now
might later bring up a mega political party that may want to unseat the APC in 2027, because the opposition storm is growing, in the sense that it's not going to be a PDP storm, because they realize that PDP has been weakened as a result of the crisis that has bedeviled PDP. So some of the politicians from the PDP and some from the APC, right now, El-Rufai has a very strong supporters at the same time, and he has a stronghold. So you can look at it from the alignment and realignment that is going on now, that there's a move to establish a mega political party that will be able to unseat the incumbent administration.
Okay, well, you said that El-Rufai has the political temerity to actually sway the North away, or prize the North away from the ruling APC. But then the APC has come out to say that, actually called his bluff, and came out to say that he's politically irrelevant and it won't lose sleep over the defection. What do you make of that response?
But yes, but what do you expect from the APC? Because the APC is not supposed to blow over the defection of El-Rufai. APC is supposed to sort of weather down the strength of El-Rufai, to show that even El-Rufai leaving the party means nothing to them. But mind you, El-Rufai is not leaving the party just alone. El-Rufai left the party to re-strategize with Tunde Bakari and co from Lagos, Rauf Aregbesola from Lagos also, because you know Aregbesola is from Osun. Then he's at the same time making moves with Atiku, because you see, Atiku has been having some sort of back and forth. That was why, do you realize that last week there was this kite that was flying that Atiku was leaving PDP. That made him to come out and say, look, it was a lie, that there was nothing like that. And look at it now. There has been the same thing with the former Ogun State, the former Ekiti State governor, who happens to be the former Minister of Environment, Governor Fayemi. So El-Rufai championing the cause presently. El-Rufai is just championing the cause of those that are not happy with what is happening in the APC, and that is with what is happening in the PDP. And mind you, do you realize that as we speak right now, Senator Rabi Musa Konkoso is like a partyless person, because NNPP has been taken away from him by the Boniface group. So it's a better opportunity for El-Rufai to go around now and start looking for alignment and realignment.
I'd like to find out something from you, pitting selfishism against nationalism. If El-Rufai had secured a ministerial slot under this administration, do you think he would have gone this route?
Not at all, not at all. If you look at it from the beginning, El-Rufai gave the impression that he doesn't need any political appointment from the beginning. Because, you know, in the first instance, El-Rufai were part of the team that championed the shift of power to the south and ensure that Asiwaju emerge from the primary. So when Asiwaju emerged from the primary and he later won, one of the first things he said was, look, El-Rufai, you're not going anywhere, because El-Rufai indicated at that moment that he was going for his PhD. But Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the president, the incumbent president, said, look, you're not leaving, we're doing this thing together. So that was why, and it was even rumored at that moment that he would be given the energy, the energy ministry, that he was going to head the Ministry of Power. That there was even this understanding that he had even started some roadwork on how to change the situation of what we have in the power sector. But along the line, he was screened out. So he felt that he was betrayed. Even when he had his birthday, if you can go back to some of his tweets after his birthday, he said he was backstabbed by people that he so much love, that people that happens to be his friend that are in the APC. And at a point in time, he was even referring to Ribadu. That is the National Security Advisor, that knew Ribadu were part of the people that doesn't want him to be part of the team. So it was as a result of this frustration that now led him out. That was why even last week, when they had the NEC meeting of the APC, he wasn't around. The NEC and the caucus meeting. I wasn't even expecting him to be around because he has realized that he has been alienated. Okay. So the best thing for him to do is to look at how to get back at their jugular.
Before I let you go,
was given the ministerial appointment, and if he was given the ministerial appointment, there wouldn't have been any move for El-Rufai to have dumped APC and go to SDP.
All right, Mr. Abdullateef, before I let you go, I mean, you are a journalist in the North. Do you think that political elites in the North feel abandoned and outdone by the APC under President Tinubu, and probably this sort of coalition will be a reprisal?
Yes, can you take the question again?
So I said, do you feel that political elites in the North feel abandoned and undone by the APC under the leadership of President Tinubu, and this sort of coalition under the SDP will sort of be a revenge?
It is not the political elite in the North. In the first instance, each and every person is talking about the economic situation. Most of the policies of the present administration is biting out on the people. So people are looking at it that, look, if there can be an alternative. So don't be surprised that it might be a tough run for APC in 2027, because most of the policy, while listening to your news, you talked about what the House of Reps just directed the Central Bank of Nigeria to stop the hike in the ATM charges and what have you.
Okay.
These are part of the policies. Exactly. You said so. You read it in the news now. So these are part of the policies in which the people in the northern part of the country, and not only the northern part of the country, the people in the country generally are talking about that. Look, these situations are becoming so harsh because the policies should have been a gradual process, but it's like we are putting the two legs in a trouser at the same time.
All right.
So you can imagine it's a situation. So it's an opportunity for those that are not happy. The political elites that are not happy with the present administration in the North to canvass for a change of administration.
All right. Abdullateef Abubakar, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.